There we are, just in case you want any reassurance that Kemi Badenoch is going to win at the final election for the Conservative leader on the 2nd of November. Nadine Dorries has indicated which way she will be voting. She says, I'm right behind Robert Jenrick and will do everything I can to help him win this race. He's proven himself to be the hardest worker who understands that the party machine has to be fixed before we can stop fighting each other and be in a fit state to take the fight to Labour. If members choose Kemi, who would cross the road to take a fight to anyone over anything, the nightmare will continue. Well, I entirely agree with her, but I think an endorsement from Nadine Dorries is like the kiss of death. It's now an absolute certainty. I think she's actually right, by the way, what she says about Robert Jenrick. I think he is a hard worker. Gove also credits Jenrick, who worked in his department, with being a hard worker, and he thinks very clearly, but he's got it in his mind that the move to the right is the way forward, and I think he's wrong. But Nadine Dorries is quite right as well that Kemi Badenoch has a level of aggression which is unusual even among politicians. And we've seen it in evidence. We've seen it on display when she was fingered by the Speaker of the House of Commons for inappropriate behaviour, and she was very reluctant to apologise. I think this is one of the occasions where she had flagged up something before bringing it to the House of Commons, and he wasn't pleased with her, and she wasn't really happy to back down and admit that she'd done something wrong, which she did eventually. She did eventually with a very bad grace, and there was a lot of pouting. And so not only is she somebody who will cross the street to have a fight, she's also somebody who sulks. I don't think that augurs well for a future leader of a political party, but nevertheless, it's like choosing somebody who's barely potty trained in the nursery. But some people have all the luck, and I think to be singled out as a bad thing by Nadine Dorries is a blessing of sorts, isn't it, really? So Nadine Dorries has effectively blessed Kemi Badenoch, and that is the way forward. If Nadine Dorries doesn't like it, then it's going to happen.